Hi, this is Robert. This is Robert at the Granville Island Toy Company, and I'm going to show you how to upload quantities and prices to STN. So, first thing you do is you go into Windward System 5, you go to Reports, go to Inventory Reports, Print Inventory Reports, and you will find STN Qty Price Upload. Once you open this, you don't need to do anything, you just click View, and this report will populate. We'll just wait for this. In the meantime, while this is loading, what you could do is go to Internet Explorer. I've got a shortcut up here to the back end of the STN website. You can log in there. Okay. And then you can just minimize this window and go back to your report. The loading bar has disappeared now, so this report's ready. You right-click on the report, select Export to Microsoft Excel, and I just put it on the desktop, and I title the report STN Upload, and then I give the date, so February, in this case 26, 2014. And then you hit Enter or Save. Okay. In this report, I double-click on these lines here in between columns, and that minimizes the columns. Now, one thing we need to edit in this spreadsheet is the price. We need to remove the $ here. So the way I'll do that is I will click the C at the top to highlight the entire column, right-click, Format Cells. I will change the format to number with 2 decimal places, and that maintains the price but removes the $. Then at this point I can go up and save the spreadsheet as an XLS, but now I'll also need to go to File, Save As, and Save As Type CSV. I just hit the letter C after I clicked on the Save As Type drop down, and you will click Yes to this. But then when you go to close the file, you actually click No. You don't need to save any more changes. And let me get rid of this. This is a nothing. Okay. Alright, so now you've got this report saved to the desktop. So that's all you need. You're going to go now back to Internet Explorer, and all that's left to do is upload the file to STN. So you'll click on Shopping Cart. You'll click on, you'll go up to Products, and then the first thing you'll do is go down to Backup. Before we do an upload, we're going to do a backup. So you can see the last backup date was February 23rd. You do want it to overwrite the existing backup. And you can tell the backup's now been saved because it says February 26th down here. So next step is to go back up to Products and select CSV Import / Export. Now, really straightforward here. You don't need to change any settings. The upload settings here remains update existing products. There are more options down here, but in this case we do want to override existing data, we do want to use column headers, and we do want to show a preview, so we don't need to change any of this. Upload CSV file, browse, we saved it to the desktop, and it's clearly indicated here by the title we gave it. Just make sure you select the CSV file, and then once you've selected that file, you simply click Submit CSV file, and then you'll wait for it to load. Okay, now this is the preview that was selected in the options there, and you just need to make sure that these headers are correct. They'll be outlined in red. Product SKU looks right, product in stock looks right, product price, no $. So now we can continue the upload. We'll just wait for this to load. There are about 20,000 SKUs going up into STN right now. Only about 4,000 to 6,000 of those will be SKUs that we currently carry and have in stock. So it just takes a little while to process that. Do 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 do. Singing a little song in the meantime. Okay, looks like it's done. Okay, and this is the final report after the uploads. The upload's done now. This box on the left tells you everything that has happened. So SKUs that were already in STN but have now been updated were 6,102 items, and now you'll see here that it's actually skipped 14,600 items. That's just because those are items that we may have carried in the past but no longer carry, and so they don't have an STN counterpart. They're in our POS system but do not have a counterpart within the website, and that's perfectly fine. 6,000 is roughly the amount of items that we currently have on the website. And at the bottom here it says incorrect 7. Those are just odd lines that appear in reports, things that aren't actually SKUs, like title rows and things like that. You can ignore the incorrect. If you ever want to check out these things, you can scroll down when it doesn't freeze, and you can see here at the bottom it just says no product SKU. That's not a big deal. You'll see here that the last couple of lines, like product SKU, is the name part number. Here, product SKU. They're just weird anomalies that don't mean anything. Just ignore all of that. If ever you wanted to save this, if you found it important, you could just select the whole thing, or at least I thought you could. Yeah, you can select it. I'm not going to because it's freezing up right now, but you can select the whole thing and just copy and paste it to a notepad file and save it for reference. I don't do that because I can't be bothered. And then right now, this is ready to roll. A good check is to maybe go back to product editor here. And just wait. And you can see here that these items have all been modified February 26th, which means they've successfully been updated. Quantities are populated here. Well, most of them are 0, but you can see here that the one that we do have in stock is populated to 2. So this is all good. If you wanted to double check it on the front end, you could. But yeah, that's done. And I think that's everything.